Previously on the Novympia channel.
What does it taste of? Oh no. Oh no, the no. It's a yucca.
And coming up.
That was my stomach.
That was what I just said.
Watery.
I find you very rude. The Novympia channel is made possible by our gorgeous patrons who get access to the most unappealing crap you'll find anywhere on the whole internet.
Cue the snafu! Oh, Halloween. Sounds more like the Halloween theme when you do it.
Oh.
I was going to go, on Paul, j'imagine, jouer avec mon foot.
I play with my foot.
Is that what that means?
Jouer avec mon
Mon
foot.
foot. Oh, okay.
Well, no. Mon foot is like franglais. That's not correct, is it?
Franglais, is that a thing?
Yeah.
What's foot then?
I don't know what
Foot.
foot would be in English.
Football. Wait, never mind.
I'd just like to say that was an excellent show.
Something like that.
Quando legami quando.
What is happening?
Welcome to this Novympia treat.
Is it?
First of all,
Is it a treat?
Nova, hear us out. Because if you had told me a few years prior that we were going to do a video about Junior Eurovision, I would have thrown a custard tart avec mon face.
I fucking love custard tarts.
Don't swear. This is about a kids show.
Custard tart.
I don't really care for them.
Egg custard
But
tarts.
the cinnamon, I find it a bit sickly.
Oh, I love it. I want one right now.
We could probably order it some in for you if you like.
I would really like one.
This is a video about Junior Eurovision.
Is it?
First of all, you probably don't care. Second of all, do we care?
Does anybody care?
I surprisingly really care this year. So
Do you know why though? But this is the thing, hear us out. Because year on year, we would dip our toe in and go, nope, not at all.
Yeah,
because
it'd be like, what's this like? Ew, no thank you.
not only does it feature kids, but it's clearly for kids because the presentations and the songs were
Yes.
so colourful, happy clappy, crapoo.
And I feel like our audience is well aware how we feel about children.
Putrescent little children!
Can't
Not
stand them.
big fans.
However,
Not big fans, but we're big Eurovision fans, and we have had people.
don't say big.
We have had people say to us over the years, "Oh, do you watch Junior Eurovision? Maybe you should give that a go," because some people are like really into Junior Eurovision, and it's never been our thing.
Do I look like Chanel? Or maybe what was she called? Rita? No.
Anders Baggy.
No,
Is that his name?
no, don't say Anders Baggy on the
Is that his
channel.
name?
What was that one chick and she sang Dancing in the Rain? Ruth Lorenzo. Is that her name? I think I look a little. I could be Spanish right now. Could be a bit Spanish.
So last year we heard a couple of the songs just through osmosis of being in like the Eurovision fandom social media-ness.
Well, but we also have a friend who works there. Hi, Sam.
And so we gave it a go and we watched the show for the first time last year and did not really enjoy it.
Didn't care for it at all. We immediately emailed Sam, or we posted her Anthrax.
Right. The winning song was a banger, and I still listen to that to this day. We often put that song on, but I can't even remember any other song really from that year because to me that was like so obviously going to win. It was such a standout song.
That obnoxious French kid. You can't say they're obnoxious. Don't put that in.
Putrescent little children!
Children are
The
generally
Polish
obnoxious.
chick was good, but if we put in a tiny clip of the song that won. You'll understand why this year all the countries have gone for more mature, something that is much more palatable and could potentially not all of them, but most of them. Let's talk about most of them.
So it's a topic of conversation, I think, amongst the people that watch Junior Eurovision. Where is the line between giving children more mature packages and songs and like visuals and where do we keep them as children, and we keep it kid family friendly? Like what should we do with this? So that's been quite interesting, because this year, clearly, because the last winner was a bit more mature,
It was a song that could have done very, very well at the main show.
absolutely.
Which most of them you couldn't say that
and the
about.
presentation was so slick and so modern and so mature.
Yes.
A lot of countries have decided to do that this year, which I think is a lot more appealing to ourselves as fans of the normal show.
Well, I guess because the cut-off age to participate in Junior is what, 15, 16?
I think it's 15.
So if you consider that Malena, who won for Armenia, was 15,
Yeah.
versus if a country's going to send like an 8-year-old, what an 8-year-old is going to
big
want to
difference.
put across versus a 15-year-old. Stark difference. So that's kind of where we're at the moment. And we decided to carry on watching. And this year I actually think there were almost enough to make a top 10 just for me, that I actually was figuring out, oh, this one's actually pretty good, this one's good. And then there was only one in the end where I was like, oh, I'll stick that in because I need a top 10. Apart from that, there's some great songs in this.
I really like these songs.
There's some bangers. Are we going to listen to them afterwards? Probably not.
Don't be rude. Are you kidding me?
I think there's maybe 3 that I will listen to after the show.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Should we do our top 10?
So, yes, if you watched our previous Eurovision 2022 video, we basically ranked the songs, we combined points.
And then we came
for
up with
our
a
top 10.
joint
We've
top
got a
10.
joint top 10.
We use the My Eurovision scoreboard app, which if you're a Eurovision fan, you will be aware of. And if you are not a Eurovision fan, you're probably cringing real hard at right now. Because that's some sad shit, isn't
It's
it?
just, why is this doing this? It's just very convenient. It's a very convenient way to like keep track of your favourites, because sometimes I forget as well.
I shan't be turning to the side because this dress is very ill-fitting.
You've got a fantastic band. Show it off, girl.
Are we gonna? What came in?
So we're going to
Combining
put
our
up
scores.
what our individual pointage was combined, and then that's your top 10. So the last place we have at 10th is the Netherlands.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Tonight will be bellissimo. Enjoy la festa.
So we both kind of put this fairly towards the bottom, but it's still in the top 10. The problem I have with this
Who is this and what's the song?
Oh, hang on a second. Oh, okay. She's called Luna, and the song is La Festa.
Let's go, let's go,
Da, na,
let's
na,
go.
na, na. Okay, the problem that I have with this song is it's clearly a song that's kind of inspired by kids and is for kids. So the video, for example, it's super colourful, happy clappy. If you heard this song on its own, you'd be like, oh, I can jam along to that.
Yeah, it's
Then when you
fun.
realise that she's literally like a 10-year-old and they're having like a picnic or something, and
Yeah.
you're like, that's so unsavory to me. But the song is kind of a jam. Like, it's pretty good.
I think it's catchy. I think it's interesting because it does have different levels to it. Like the verses sound very different to the chorus, and I quite like that it's a little bit not experimental, but like it's not
experimental.
it's not the same all the way through. It has different like stages, which I like.
I think this will stand out for the fact that with a bunch of songs that are a lot more grown up, this one does strike you as being all about the sort of kid party, like a piece of cake in a party bag.
I don't think it would take a lot to make this more mature.
Do you remember
I
when
think
you-
it's just on the right line of it.
You
It's
go
the
to a
presentation
party.
that's like more childish.
And at the end, you'd be like, oh, they're sorting out the party bags.
Oh, I love a party
And you'd be
bag.
like, you know, when you bitch with your friends about whose wedding was like the best and the worst, in the playground, you'd be like, the party bags at hers were terrible.
And it'd always be like a slab of cake wrapped in like napkins.
In napkin, it'd be all
in a
mushed.
party
There'd be
bag.
like a marble.
A single.
I don't want that. Come on, Brenda, step it up. Step it up. So yeah, okay, so it's fine.
I think this straddles the line, like I said, of being like childlike and mature just correctly.
Our number 9, I didn't give this any points. Nova gave this a very high score. This is Ukraine.
Never cry in secret sky. 'Cause we're born to fly.
This was the first song that was released, I believe, and it was released with a static live video. And at that point, I thought to myself, this had a lot of potential. This is a young girl. What is her name?
Okay, so she is called Zlata Ziunka, and the song is called Nezlamna, which translates to Unbreakable.
Has such a soulful voice, and it's a really powerful song. is obviously meant to be about the war in Ukraine. However,
Very obviously as well.
I think the way they've got round the political topics is that it doesn't ever explicitly say that. You could very easily interpret the song as being a metaphor for something else. I've looked up the lyrics. It never ever explicitly mentions any specific conflicts or victims or anything. It could all be a metaphor. I think that's how they've kind of got around that. But I just think this is such a powerful song. I think she sings it amazingly.
She's got a great voice. Some of these
fantastic
kids'
voice.
voices are outrageously good. It's just literally like Nova could never, and they're like 5-year-olds. So hilarious for you that you're the ripe old age of 30 now. Nova's 30, and you can't hit a note to save alone.
This is also the only song that gave me goosebumps when watching it. The music video is very, very good. I really like the styling that she has. I'd be interested to see what the staging is like for the main show. But I don't understand why you don't like this. I think this is such a good song.
I thought the styling was a bit peculiar in that. Maybe
I
not the
liked
video, maybe that pre-one where she's just kind of singing
I'm thinking
it.
about the music video.
But anyway, when I came up with the top 10, I just didn't really remember it that much, so I didn't include it. So I didn't give it any points. But you know, don't come at me or anything. Is that something that can get me cancelled? There's many other things. There's many other things. Don't mention those. Okay, so number 8, we have got Poland.
It's your time, so please believe it. I think you're ready now. I think you're ready.
Yeah, okay, so this one is, it's something that if it comes on in the car, I'll just sort of start jamming along to it. Great video, I think. It's not groundbreaking. It's not like doing anything amazing, but it's a song that we could listen to.
I would dance to this. Yeah, like you said, you could definitely listen to it. I always like the songs where if you didn't know it was a junior Eurovision song,
would you still listen to it? Yeah.
Not assume that it was junior. You might think it was Eurovision, but you might not assume it was junior.
It's kind of
the ones that I like.
there.
And I think that is controversial, isn't it?
Well, what do you mean?
Because I think a lot of people are worried that we're losing the junior and junior Eurovision.
I mean, I guess so, but I don't care enough about junior to care about that debate at all anyway.
Me too.
I'd rather it was more like this, so there would be songs that you could listen to, versus that French kid. I'm sorry, I can't remember his name, but he came out singing about clocks and like.
Well, this year it's Mama and Papa.
Oh, French kids.
I'd just like to say that was an excellent show.
Okay, the next one, the one that we've got in, what number is that? 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 7, we've got Kazakhstan.
Oh, this is a really good one. What's the name of this song?
Okay, so this one is Ja'ana, which translates to Mother Earth, and he is called David Charlin spelling.
He has an incredible voice.
It's very powerful.
This is a very, very big kind of like, I don't think it's a ballad per se. I always think like ballads are more love songs, and this isn't a love song.
Well, it's about Mother Earth, isn't it? So it's more of a kind of impactful sort of situation, not necessarily a ballad, but it's certainly, I think, will stand out. I can't remember which country it was last year that nobody had any money on it at all, and then when it came to the live performance, it all of a sudden shot right up. It may have been Kazakhstan. I can't remember who it was. It was a girl, and it was a similar idea. It was kind of a very sort of powerful ballady moment, but because the staging was so incredible, all of a sudden people paid attention to it when they weren't doing before.
I'm hoping they do something special with the staging, because I really like the music video. The music video is kind of very monochromatic. It's just kind of black and white, and there's like these sculptures being made, and then towards the end they get like smashed and destroyed. It's just a really, really cool, simplistic music video.
Kazakhstan
very dramatic.
Is an interesting one because they're one of a few countries, maybe the only one, that does not compete at the main show because it doesn't have the correct kind of EBU status.
Oh, I never really thought about that.
To be in the main show, so it's in junior. I feel like a lot of countries use junior as like an experimental ground for stuff before they springboard into the main show, which I have another point about that when we get to Ireland. Oh, spoiler alert, Ireland's in our top 10. But they do very well at junior. This Kazakhstan, for some reason, are just like, they really are gunning for this. And then it's not going to win, but yes, it's nice to listen to. He's got a good voice. So, in 6th place, Portugal.
Fine, don't
If
worry
you're
about
editing
it.
this correctly,
Don't worry
which
about it.
never fucking happens.
Don't
but
even worry about it.
I will worry about it. Portugal, he's called Nicholas Alves, and the song is Anos, and then 70 in Portuguese. I don't know what that it sounds like. 70.
So the song is all about how he wishes he was born in the 70s.
This one's very grown up.
Yeah, it's a rock song. And I think it might be... Is it the only rock song?
Possibly. I think maybe.
I think it's difficult to do a rock song as a child and not have it sound Disney Channel. And this doesn't. This sounds very authentic.
It's very grown up, and
Yeah.
he has a very, very sophisticated voice. This kid's voice
very
is so
interesting
good.
tone to his voice.
It's kind of weird, and it goes very kind of. He pushes it in the chorus, and it becomes kind of like a bit shouty.
He has a raspiness to it that he really pushes. So it has kind of like a... He does sound a bit older in his voice.
I would say like the handling of this, because the video, he's like on a bus on his own, and you just think like, where's this kid going on his own on the bus?
It's a bit
like
studenty, the video. I wasn't a big fan of
But
the
given
video.
that the song is like he wishes he was older because he wishes he was born in the 70s or something like that, it kind of is very fitting. I think it's very, there's just something quite nice about it. But I think the selling point really is his voice. So we'll see how it plays out.
It's a good song as well.
It is a good song. It's a nice song. You'd listen to it.
It's very different. It really stands out compared to everyone
Yo,
else.
listen to it.
Right.
Okay. So then number 5, we have got Armenia.
Oh, I was listening to this earlier.
Armenia is hosting this year in Yerevan. And I feel like there's a lot of eyes on Armenia. This song has more views than all of the others by far. And it's not as good as the one that won last year, but
it's
is
still pretty good though.
solid. The artist is... Is it Nare? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce things at the best of times. I apologise to Nare.
Maybe it's Nare.
And the song was called Dance. It's just real... makes you want to dance.
It's a really well-produced video. She looks like a pop star already. It's just high quality, polished,
Slice of pop.
great dance pop track. Like, it's
Remember
just
when
so
people used to
radio
say slice
friendly.
of pop? So stupid. Yeah, the people said that. They were like, oh, what a well-produced slice of pop. Shut up.
You're a slice of pop.
Yeah, I'm a slice. I'll be your slice. Yes, I mean, I would jow along to it. If you put this on at pre-drinks, I'm not going to be mad about it because it does get you in the mood, like you want to dance.
Very catchy.
You want to dance to this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but you want to dance to it.
I'm very interested to see her do it live.
Oh, shit.
I don't think they say
That
oh,
won't
shit.
be the words.
No.
Probably not.
No.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Okay, so
you,
in
distinguished judges.
4th place, we have Spain.
This is a good one.
So this kid is cute as a button. He's called Carlos
Higues.
Higues. Probably pronounced like that. The song was called Senorita, and I feel like on paper I should hate this. I look like a senorita. It's really catchy.
It's got like a reggaeton vibe to it.
A Megatron vibe.
Which I don't know. I'm a little bit over reggaeton being fused with like... Remember there was that one summer where every single pop song in the charts was like a reggaeton fusion?
Remember that time when I died in high school and didn't give you my baby?
Remember in high school when I died and didn't give you my baby?
But this has got such a really, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I just really like to listen to it because, like, the instrumental is so cool, and it, like, I love the pre-chorus. It builds up towards the big, like,
He's got a lovely voice, and it's a very, very infectious song. And
Yeah.
when we first watched this, I was like, oh, this is clearly like TikTok area. I hate everything about it. Gross, get it off. There's like a dance thing you can follow along to. It's just so, it makes me feel...
yeah, there's very much, the choreography
It's
is
gross.
very much
It's
like the sign of
everything I
TikTok, isn't
don't
it?
want to see ever. And then the more I was listening to it, and I was just like, oh shit, that is
Because
really
there's so many
catchy.
different parts of the song that just get stuck in your head.
Yeah,
Every
it's-
time you think like, oh my gosh, this is good, it goes into the next part of the song and you're just like, oh my gosh, this is still so good.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
See what I mean? It's really catchy. So Spain,
And it's
they're
something
going to
you can
do
sing
well.
along to as well. Because
You know what? You don't overthink it.
A lot of the words, a lot of the lyrics aren't like just complicated Spanish. A lot of it is like La Música.
Because you
es
can't speak
infinita.
Spanish. Okay,
And then
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
Baila, yeah.
Bailamos.
It's just very simple words.
Like
You
the
can sing along to
rhythm
it.
make you older, bailamos. What is that? How does that
think
song
that's
go?
correct.
Make the rhythm make you over.
Let the rhythm
Take you over. Not make you older. That's gross. What's that? Number 3, our
Oh my
third
god, we're getting
place.
into the top 3 now.
Our
Did we
top
have the same
three.
top 3?
Top 3. I don't know.
No, because I think I had Spain as third.
No, you didn't.
Didn't I?
We had the same top 3.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, we did.
Interesting.
No, we did not have the same at all.
So you're a liar. Not only are you fake, you're a liar. There you go. Boom, boom.
No,
First of all, shut up.
I think I had Spain.
Oh, you
as
did.
third.
Spain, you did, yeah. Okay, third place, Georgia.
I'm Nicole Paige Brooks from Atlanta, Georgia.
From Atlanta, Georgia.
Georgia. Mariam Big Vava.
This
And the
is-
song is called I Believe.
This is one of the more artsy songs and videos and presentations, I think.
If you watched this and watched them all and didn't know who was who, you would know that this was Georgia. Because if Georgia are going to do anything, it's give you something wacky and weird and bizarre. Thoughtful and different and unexpected. You can guarantee Georgia will send you something that'll be like, oh, okay, what's going on here? Do I like it? Okay, at the main show, Circus Mercus, it clearly didn't fucking work because that was one of the lowest scoring songs at the main show this year. This one, on the other hand, the song is so beautiful. I think it's gorgeous. She's got a sick voice, especially at the end when she really pushes
She
it.
really, really belts out some impressive notes at the end.
The video, I couldn't really care less.
Oh, I think the video is one of its strong
It's
points.
nice. It's a nice video. I'm not really minded by
It
it.
gives me kind of like Sia vibes. It's very, like I said, it's very artistic. I get that from the video. My only thing with this, and I think this is why ultimately I really like this song, but when I was thinking about my ranking, it just kept slipping further and further down.
That's rude.
Because I cannot shake the fact that, especially this part here, and I'm going to play them side by side. Really, really sounds like Princess of China by Coldplay and Rihanna. And I don't mind a little bit of like influence, but there's just that part which is repeated.
I wonder if
don't know,
anyone else
it
has
upsets it
considered
for
that
me.
at all. Probably not. You might just be on your own in that capacity.
I can't shake it, so it might just be me, but unfortunately it ruins it for me.
I don't know. All I know is that there's 2 songs in this whole competition. So Georgia was my number 2 spot, and I just want to listen to it like.
Things that we always want.
Oh, poor cow. Okay, I hadn't really heard it that much until you just did it then. I won't lie to you. Did I remember Princess of no, what is it? China.
Yes,
She's the Princess
she's
of
the
Georgia.
Princess of Georgia.
Thank you very much. I don't know much about Georgia. I'm really interested to see what they send though. Okay, so my number 1 spot, Nova. They already know what it is.
This is my number 2 spot.
This is your. Don't say number 2. Ew. This is my number 1. This is your number 2. We mentioned it earlier on, so spoiler alert, you already know what it is, but it's Ireland.
This is real good. What's her name?
She's called Sophie Lennon. The song is called Solas. And I don't know if that's actually how you pronounce it. Shock, by the way. That I've
Might be
said something.
Solar.
Probably. I don't know. I have not been so proud to be Irish since Leslie Roy waved the flag for Ireland at the main show with Maps, which is my favourite Eurovision song. I'm just going to put that in there. If you want to play a clip of Leslie, I'm not going to stop you. But this is, the first time I heard this, I was like, oh my God, we can push Enya into the sea now. We don't need her anymore. We don't need that bitch anymore because we've got Sophie. This song is so gorgeous.
It's a really beautiful song. It's a big song, but she
song.
doesn't
It's
struggle
so-
with it. She performs it effortlessly.
Who is just...
And it's very, very pretty. It's so Irish. Oh my god, this is the most Irish thing I've ever seen
It
in my life.
literally, short of her dancing off into the sunset with a leprechaun, is the most Irish thing you can. She's got this long, beautiful orange hair.
What is frustrating me a little bit with commentary around this song, and I think it is literally just because she's got the long ginger hair, is people keep calling this, people keep saying it's like Scottish and making comparisons to like Scottish culture, and it's just not. I think people are just thinking of Brave, the Pixar film.
Who the
she had
hell's done
orange
that?
hair.
Oh,
I've seen it a lot.
I know who you're talking about.
I'm seeing it a lot, and it's not. I think people are literally just thinking of Merida. I really like the locations of the music video. It just feels epic. It feels like
There's
it could be
an
for like
epic
a
quality to this. Like it could be from
it's
Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
So the thing I was going to mention earlier on is about using it as like a sort of I don't know, like an experimental arena for the main show. Is that I looked this up. Apparently, every single Irish entry at Junior Eurovision has been sung in the Irish language.
The more you go.
Oh.
Every single one, and they've been in it like 7 years or something, a while. I think
That's cool.
Was it 7, maybe more. Whereas the main show, I think this is correct. I looked it up earlier on, so if my Googling is accurate, at the main show, Ireland have only ever sent one song in Irish. So I find that very, very interesting. I understand why. I mean, obviously, there's that the kind of widely accepted idea that if a song is in English, more people will understand it, more people will vote for it. There's a lot of traction to that. But what I will say is Irish is such a beautiful language. I reckon they just need to just get over that and send more shit in Irish, because this song is so... In fact, we've only done it for the past couple. And we have already played a clip, but... It makes me want to just jump onto a dragon
With all my dragons.
and fly over County Cork.
It is lovely. It's a really, really lovely song.
So that's our thoughts.
I've only just considered now, actually, with Junior Eurovision, it's even more impressive when countries where English is not the first language send children singing in English. I just think I never really appreciated that before.
Well,
European children are so much smarter than British children.
Yeah, but I suppose a lot of countries have to learn English.
No, I know, but
they'll
I'm
learn
saying,
English in
like,
school.
If you asked a British kid to sing a song in like French or Spanish, they'd probably just shit themselves.
Yes, because they haven't been learning the language since they were like a child, like a real kid.
I
But
just think it's a shame.
if they're forced to learn English, then they're going to learn it, aren't
It's very
they?
impressive. I'm just saying, it's very impressive.
All right.
Languages.
That's our thoughts. It was probably a real, watery shit over here.
That was my stomach. Did you
That
hear
was what I just said.
Watery
That
shit.
literally. I mean, the kind of analyses of the songs was probably real downplayed. I don't mean to make it a bit gross, but it was. I also gave 1 point to Italy.
We've not done the first place.
That was Ireland.
Did my first place not even feature in the top 10?
Oh, we never even spoke about number 2. Oh, okay. Okay, so I literally just went from 3 to 1, and we skipped past number 2,
which is my number 1.
Yeah.
So I'm very upset and very offended.
Okay, it's the United Kingdom.
Yeah, this is Freya Sky with Is It Lose My Head?
You should know. You listen to it constantly.
Yeah.
You get what you want when you want it. Two
Your
shots
touch
in
of
your
the
head
sun
and
with
you...
the warning.
No, I can't. You can't handle the truth. I'm glad your choice is number 2.
This is our grand return to Junior Eurovision after how many years? A long time.
I think 16.
A long time.
It's surprising how long Junior's been going for, and people don't even know it exists.
And for those of you who don't know, the UK have not participated in the longest time. I would love to say we've been focusing on the main show, but up until very recently, we've not even been doing that. I don't really know.
Well, now we're all into it now. We're back.
Since all of a sudden we've managed to actually crack the top 5 and people think that we might be a competitor, we're now trying Junior again. And this is really good. This is a real solid entry. This definitely leans into the more mature, this could be on the radio, this could probably be like in the main show genre of songs.
Yeah.
A la Milena last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if that's going to work in our favour or against us, because I think it's the most like that out of all of the songs.
Well, yes. I mean, on the
Apart from maybe Armenia.
Yeah, probably. On the My Eurovision scoreboard app, which doesn't always predict the winner, but is a fairly good indication, the UK is number 1. I think it's certainly going to be in the top somewhere. People really like this. But Junior Eurovision is a weird one because, like, the voting is not... It never kind of goes the way you think it's going to go. I think the main show's a lot easier to predict, I think people would probably say. But it is... I mean, I don't love it. I'm not angry when it's on.
I really like it.
She's great.
To it all the time.
She's great.
So catchy. She's very good. I like that she dances throughout as well. There's choreography throughout.
Yeah.
She has performed it live now at... Was it Children in Need?
Yes.
And it was competent. I think she does need to work on her live vocal a little bit more for the main show. But I think considering that it's completely blocked and choreographed from go to O.
Yeah, but also it was her first live performance and it was on live TV.
Yeah,
and she was nervous as all get.
She had backing dancers.
But no, you'll give her the credit though. Halfway through, she really gained her momentum. It just took her a while to get into it because she's a kid and she's performing on live TV. Yeah. So she'll get there.
It's easy to forget that.
She'll get there.
Easy to forget that.
And I'm glad that we're sending this because people seem to love it. And then if we win, that would be hilarious.
If she does well with this, I would love to see her potentially representing us for like the main show one year. I think that would be really cool.
That would be cute, kind of like Destiny.
Yeah, there's a few countries that have done that.
Oh, probably. Have you said what you wanted to say now?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, that's, I wasn't...
Just steamrolled over me.
I just wanted to get to Ireland because I love that song.
Right.
I just want to drift
away.
It as
well. It was my number 2.
On a river of butter.
Never mind, I'll find.
Where was the UK on your list?
I think it was 3rd, which now I'm thinking about it, seems like I gave it too high a score.
No takes these backseats.
I'm not trying to do takes these backseats. No, I actually really like Spain a lot more than I thought I did. No, it's fine. We'll leave it there.
Spain ended up being 3rd for me.
We'll leave it there. Listen, do you guys watch Junior? Does anyone care?
Does anybody care?
I think in terms of songs that I would listen to again after the show, it would definitely be the UK, Spain, and Armenia.
And Ireland.
Well, no, like I love it for the show, but I don't think I would listen to it outside the context of the competition.
Just because you can't sing along, why don't you learn a new language? So we are also over on the Patreon. We have a Patreon, don't we, with an Novympia Cult patron lifestyle.
Yes.
Which, if you'd like to join that, there will be a link provided presently.
What you gonna do with all that ash?
Okay. And some of those guys over there get birthday shout-outs, including Nova.
But not limited to...
Okay, so for November 25th and 26th, respectively, we've got Keith and Robin. Happy birthday,
guys. November 26th, we've got 2 November babies. We've got Matt, Haddix, and Robin. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. For the 27th and 30th, we've got Lorna and Alyssa. Thank you so much for being
birthday
with us. Shit. I suppose we'll probably end the video there.
We're also on Twitch.
Oh, we're also on Twitch.
Yeah.
For gaming, feng shui and lifestyle
I like to
tips.
play very
lifestyle
intelligent, edifying games, and you play crap.
Remember the irony of I had to teach you what the word edifying meant.
And Barry Galoose to our newest patrons: Reanimated Boy, Zane Weatherwax, Gypsum Fantastic, Chad Gomesford, Nolan C, Jester, Ethan Riley, Turpentine Prince, Felicia, and Mojo Joseph.
Right, I did. Because you're what? Stupid. Alright, that'll do. Join the Patron, we'll do a shot of Patron.
Just like a legendary creature.